Welcome everyone to our wine glass marketing webinar. You'll notice on the bottom right hand side of the webinar toolbar that you'll have a chat feature. Feel free to submit written questions at any time and we'll answer them after the presentation. Now in our webinar we'll be discussing QuickBooks integrations and the positive impact an integration can have on your business efficiency. My name is Dan Pendergast and I've been working with wineries for 8 years now. And over those years, I've found creative solutions for our clients. Whether it be a trick that circumvents their e-commerce platform or implementing a third-party software, there's always a way to do something faster and more efficiently. Which leads me right into the topic of today, driving efficiency by implementing a QuickBooks integration that seamlessly syncs your order data on a scheduled basis. Today, we'll go over the benefits of an integration between your Commerce7 platform and QuickBooks, how an integration can save you time and money, and finish by introducing our widget software as a solution, focusing on the features that wineries love most. Your Commerce7 platform can't be everything, which is why you should integrate it with other business applications. With an integration, your data syncs automatically on your schedule. You can batch bulk amounts of data, or your data can sync based on events. Automatic data syncing requires less manual data manipulation and will therefore decrease the opportunities for human error. With an integration, you can free up your employees from doing tedious data entry so they can focus on strategy and planning that will increase your ROI. Later on, I'll show you how an integration can put you back in control of your data, increasing the accuracy of your reporting and projecting abilities, allowing you to be proactive instead of reactive. One huge motivating factor for our clients who choose to integrate Commerce7 and QuickBooks is how many hours they save using an automated solution. If you think about a manual approach, entering an order in with the correct tax, shipping, discounts, etc., it can take you several minutes. And most wineries are reconciling their orders at the end of the month, taking them a full day of work to make sure the refunds are processed in both systems. And this can be an inventory nightmare. If you automate your process, your orders can move over as sales receipts, and your refunds can move over as credit memos every night. Your accounting personnel can read the logs in the morning, fix whatever needs to be fixed, and your systems are up to date as you could possibly need them to be. With an automated process, human error is dramatically decreased. And with an integration in place, your accounting personnel can simply read error logs, fix those issues, and spend the rest of their day focusing on more important tasks. Using the data we have from our current integration clients, we approximate that your winery could save 10 hours a month by implementing an integration between QuickBooks and Commerce7. We all understand that time is money, but it truly is in this case. Consulting accountants cost anywhere from $100 to $300 an hour these days, and your in-house staff, when you account for benefits and salary, cost on average $5,000 a month. And if you're a winery owner doing your own order reconciliation, well, your time is priceless. So hopefully we've sold you on the idea of implementing an integration. We're now going to focus on our integration solution and its great features. WGits stands for Wine Glass Integration Technology Solutions. WGits for QuickBooks is an integration tool that syncs your data from Commerce7 to QuickBooks Desktop on your schedule. Users can choose to start the auto batcher whenever it's most convenient for them. While most of our clients want it to batch nightly, you can have it recur however many days you'd like it to. With WGits in place, your orders from the previous day can be ready for your review every morning, and you'll be notified of any orders that need error reconciliation via email. Our software actually tells you why an order did not move into QuickBooks, which can be very useful information. The WGits integration acts as a safeguard against duplicate order numbers also getting entered into QuickBooks. In the Transaction Review tab of WGits, you can filter on a key phrase so that you can select orders with the same error message and perform a bulk action, like deleting them or reprocess them if you have fixed the error. This functionality really gives you the control over your data that some simple integrations just don't allow. Our Transaction Review tab also allows you to drill down onto the order to see the order detail without having to pull it up from the Commerce7 platform. With widgets for QuickBooks, you have the ability to batch process and reject right within the application, and no data is lost in the process. Another great feature that our integration offers is the ability to map your SKUs in a bulk upload. Once your item names have been properly set up in QuickBooks, you can use the SKU Mapper functionality to import your Commerce7 SKUs and match them up with the associated QuickBooks item name all at one time. With widgets for QuickBooks, you can actually map two Commerce7 SKUs to one QuickBooks item name. An example of when this comes in handy is consolidating multiple tasting fee SKUs, or when you have merchandise SKUs for different sizes or color variations that don't need to be tracked individually in QuickBooks. There's also the option to map a SKU one at a time when you create new products. We have users who like to maintain a small company file who map all of their orders to just one customer, and then we have users who want the orders mapped to individual customers. Our software can accommodate either of those scenarios by selecting the appropriate customer name format in the data mapping settings section of the tool. We've tested batch orders and can confirm that over 10,000 orders have successfully been moved at one given time. This functionality is really great when you have a busy day, such as a large club run or a big online sale. We have our tool set up to import your orders as sales receipts and your refunds as credit memos. So if you have widgets set up to run nightly, you'll have a fairly accurate balance of accounts every day, which will greatly improve your ability to gauge if you're on track to reach your monthly, quarterly, or yearly goals. Exchanges and refunds can get messy. Our tool handles refunds, partial refunds, and exchanges all on its own without human manipulation. This allows you to reconcile with ease, maintaining proper inventory flow in both systems. Widgets for QuickBooks was developed by winery and accounting professionals for wineries. It's designed to be flexible and scalable to fit unique business needs. By using this tool, you can greatly reduce the frustration that human error causes. Widgets frees up your employees from doing manual data entry so that their time can be used more efficiently. Our software costs $4.99 to set up and a monthly subscription of $99. If you save 1 hour a month of accounting time, then it's already paid for itself. If you're still convinced that this solution will save you time and money, contact us for a demo today. So that concludes the presentation. Now we'll open it up to your questions. So one of the questions that's common during this time period is why the $4.99 setup fee? And so with the setup fee, you have a 1 to 2 hour phone call that you typically sit with us on, and we begin that setup process for you. And in that phone call, you can be, by the end of that call, you can be fully set up and ready to go. So that's really an exciting process for you. We get all your classes mapped. We get all your other items mapped in place, your items themselves, your tax items, etc. Those all get set up in the one call. So we make sure that you're all set and ready to go. And like I said, it can take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes it takes less. Sometimes it takes longer. It really does depend on your system. So another question we have. I currently need to add refunds manually to QuickBooks. Does your integration work with refunds? And this integration does work with refunds on Commerce7. When you have your refunds in place, it will automatically send those over as the credit memos into the QuickBooks system. All right, another common question that we've received here, does the system handle split payments? And when you have split tenders come through in the system in Commerce7, yes, you do have that capability to split multiple ways. And when you do that, we are able to track a multiple payment method in QuickBooks so that you can have your records and your payment methods recorded as accurately as possible. Another good question, does this system only work with QuickBooks. Currently, it is designed just for the QuickBooks software. Other softwares like MYOB or other softwares out there, they are built rather differently. So we would have to look at, maybe a future time frame before integrating with anything else. The plan is to stay integrated just with the QuickBooks system at this point. Okay, another good question. Can I use this software if I'm outside of the US? So if you're from another country, or if you're located, your winery is located in another country, currently it is only live for the US in alpha mode right now. We are working on development in the near future for other countries such as Canada or Australia. We are looking at being able to implement GST capabilities for tracking. So we are looking at that. It's just not available at this time. Right. Any other questions? Let's take a look here. All right. So that's it for our questions so far. Really appreciate everyone attending this morning. Again, feel free to let us know if you have any other questions. As we said, this is just a 15-minute webinar, so we were able to run through really quickly the various setup there. If you have any other questions on how the system works, we want to let you know that the video will be available afterwards. There will be a replay link that we can provide you after this has aired. So you will be able to watch this replay later. You'll be emailed a replay link that you'll be able to enjoy again. Okay, perfect. Great. Well, thank you everyone for attending the webinar. Hope we were able to answer all your questions today, and we hope everyone has a great day. Stay safe.